What I am going to tell you is my own story, and whenever I share it, people start trembling. This happened a few years ago when I was known as the most daring guy in my village. There was an old mansion that the villagers used to whisper about, saying that at night strange sounds echoed through it like someone walking around. I never believed in those superstitions. All that is stories, I used to think. But one day, after listening to another tale from an old woman, I decided to spend a whole night in that mansion. I bet my friends I'm going to stay in that mansion all night and nothing will happen. They laughed nervously at me, but I wanted to prove them wrong. So at midnight, I took my flashlight, some snacks, and headed toward the mansion. On entering the mansion, I could immediately sense the mustiness of the old house. The house was dark to its core except for the light from my flashlight. It felt so old that I could literally feel the pressure of time bearing on it. So I moved inside gradually. All was good at first, but the strange things began happening as the night wore on. First, it was the sound of rustling as if the house itself was shifting. Then came footsteps, slow and deliberate, filling the air. It sounded like someone was walking behind me. It caught me off a beat of a second, if you know what I mean. I turned around immediately and started to light all of the things at the spot. However, there seemed to be no person present. The steps kept on getting louder and louder, echoing all around me. I told myself that my mind is just playing games, so I started taking deep breaths to calm down. Suddenly, though, someone whispered in my ear, "Why have you come here?" I froze. The voice was cold and I could feel it brush against me. I tried to move, but my legs were stuck to the spot, like something was holding me back. In a panic, I tried to run, but the door of the mansion creaked open by itself. And that is when I fell out. The following morning is when the villagers saw me in an unconscious position at the door to the mansion. I had gone pale and sweaty with damp clothing, eyes so wide that looked like he witnessed something, words for which one can never speak. They listened as soon as I could sense consciousness returning within me. That mansion, it's a curse. Someone in that thing does not want anyone in it. From that day onwards, no one dared to go anywhere near that mansion. I left the village shortly after, but even today, whenever it's late at night, I hear those footsteps following me no matter where I go. So what do you think? Would you dare to step into that mansion? Would you want to find out what's really there?